It's good to be here. I think I'm pretty much going to try and maybe answer a little bit in my presentation what you've been talking about, especially Dr. Ore on the 21st century learner. I think I'm dealing with that. I'm living them every day at AUB. And I want to just, I don't have heavy research on this at all. I just want to share my experience about how I'm using social media platforms to enhance, to engage my students more at AUB. I'm an instructor at the American University of Beirut. I teach social media and I teach marketing communications. To tell you honestly, I'm a teacher and I'm a mother. And this is what forced me to move into what I'm doing today. So I'd like to share my experience with you, and just to start, to let you know that, first of all, I'm not at all tech savvy. I'm a techno bimbo. I love technology. I will adopt it, like I will buy the iPad, even though I don't know how to use it, but then I'll figure, then I have great students. I mean, this is the beauty of having 2 teenage daughters and students. They will teach you everything, and they've been teaching me everything, so I'm very grateful for them, for teaching me how to use all this stuff. So I'm going to run through this presentation. I'll keep me about the time, make sure okay. So first of all, what happened was like a couple of years ago, I noticed that, my students, I have now the Z or the I generation. I'm sure you've heard all the statistics about how they're always connected, they're always on the internet. I saw that at home too. My kids are they're always connected, so am I, and so on. So I figured, they check their mobile devices, statistics say every 4 minutes, and they're at least on one social media platform. And I realized that social media is not going away anytime soon. I'm convinced now, more and more as time goes on. So what I did was basically, I had 2 decisions to go through, either ban or embrace. I said, I either tell my students I will confiscate your phones away during class, or let me find a way where I can embrace it. And luckily, I teach marketing communications, which is communications. And at the same time, I'm very well supported at AUB by our Moodle system, which, the e-learning that Dr. Fauzi just talked about. So I have all my documents there. I have everything I need. And the students upload their assignments. A long time ago, I'm not using any paper or anything. I have the tools. But still, I felt I needed something where I could talk to the students all the time. So, and at the same time, the potential employees in the Lebanese community were telling me how, the students are they're not on Twitter. That's one thing I kept hearing a couple of years ago. So, and really to me, I do believe that being literate today is being digitally literate. And I really felt it was an opportunity for me to remain relevant to my students and to my daughters too. So the first thing I did was, the easiest thing, I had Moodle, was to incorporate Twitter into my course. First thing I did was, and you have these students who are tech savvy. Some of them already are on Twitter, and I was very lucky. Some of them were already big bloggers and influencers, and I was getting on the online community too. So that was great. I was at the right time in the right place, if you like. So that really helped too. And then finally, we did so well in the communication course that at AUB with a colleague, we have introduced a course on the social media platforms, which you will see the hashtags as we move along. So basically, how do we use Twitter? How am I using it? Well, if I, from a strategy perspective, if I look at what social media really does, is, we hope to, in social media, we want to maximize engagement, which is, create a community management, have a community around us. We want to create content, right? That's what we're trying. And we want to analyze all the real-time analytics. That's the beauty of using social media. And it's free. I don't have to pay for it. And all my students are already on at least one. I can tell you, they're all on Twitter, they're all on Facebook, they're all on LinkedIn, and now they're getting on Pinterest. I'll show you. This semester, we introduced Pinterest to the course too. So I figured, the model for social works so well for the class. I can engage them more. I can get them time. So how do we use it? The first thing as I discussed. Okay, so the first thing as content development, it's been amazing. If I discussed any topic in class. Can I see yesterday's lecture? For example, yesterday in my 2 to 5, I was talking about celebrity endorsers as a source of, in media. Are they effective? And the tweets yesterday were the students were tweeting, and every time I discussed a celebrity endorser and how he was used, the students would find the video and the ad and would tweet it, and we'd play it. Now, isn't that amazing? In the past, what I had to do, I would prepare my lecture ahead of time, have the movies downloaded, the ads on USB, and play them. And, and then, it was slow. But with this, whenever I discuss any topic in class, the students will find it and will tweet it. And all I have to do is click on it. And if we don't have time to watch it in class, they'll watch it after class. And I'll show you now the analytics, the peaks, how they continue, the tweets continue after class. We're living the course now. We're not meeting twice a week. We're living it, all of us. And it's a fantastic experience. So that's one way we're using. And the students live stream. And who's following the course? My current students, my ex-students, communication agencies, the community out there. Lots of people are using it. And I think the best example is I had a midterm exam, and one of my students was late. So I tweeted, Miriam, you have to come to class. And out of the blue, Alex from Dubai, whom I just met, and he's in the lecture today, retweets it. Come to the midterm exam right away. So we use it for logistics. It's great, So it's been a lot of fun. So obviously you're following also the course, which is great. So we have a whole community following the course. We also have real-time analytics. So I have a participation grade in the course. And the participation grades, I use analytics, that the students, how often they tweet, what they tweet about, the content that they tweet about. It's fantastic, it's right there. And they're having fun, they're reading more, they're connected, it's easy to use. So here I have like the top, the real line, who are the top people tweeting, who are the people coming in. We have sentiment analysis, and all of these are free tools and very easy to use. So here I have top users by tweet count. What are the top 20 words used? And we can archive now the tweets. And whatever I feel is really important. Now, the nicest part is that a lot of the content is crowdsourced by the students and the community. A couple of days ago, like a student uploaded an amazing article by Brian Solis, which becomes course content, and then I move it onto Moodle, which is the e-learning platform, so it's always there. I make sure everybody reads it this way. So it's great to be using all these different platforms. And then I have, we can measure the peaks. So I know if I want to tweet something important, I know when the peak, when is everybody on, and so on. It's great. I can monitor that. And then finally, it was such a nice experience that we actually have a course. I'm co-teaching this course with Professor King at AUB. We're present on 3 social media platforms. I will show you. OK, so this is the Twitter account. We have and this is the Pinterest course. Again, the Pinterest is excellent. We just started it. Whatever topic I discuss in class gets posted on Pinterest too. They will find the image. It gets posted on. And guess who manages all this? The students themselves. I mean, I've assigned them, me and them. We're admins. We post. We manage. Everybody contributes. Yeah, so we were talking about the campaign going viral, Old Spice, yesterday. So that was posted right away because we were talking about how he became a celebrity. So we, sometimes it goes the other way. You become a celebrity when you go viral. So whatever topic we have in class, and then we have also the social media, the Facebook page for the course. And again, the topics, who are the influencers? So every day we have the influencer of the day, we have the campaigns. So the discussion continues, the students are already there, it's a great thing. Now, just to answer the privacy issue, because somebody discussed that, I don't follow my students. So if you look at my Twitter, like I don't know how many followers, but I only follow people in my industry. So I don't stalk them, okay? I don't befriend them on Facebook. We have the special page. And for Twitter, we use the hashtags for the course numbers, so I differentiate between my courses. I'm not invading their private. I will only follow them if they ask me to follow them. This way they can, and I'm only using Twitter for my work. I'm not using it personally. And I say that on my Twitter handle, what my objective is from using it. So, I mean, I don't have issues with privacy so far. I am using the e-learning platforms. I think Moodle is amazing. And, you know, the students are, and to be honest, you know, AUB has been very supportive in encouraging me to do this thing, you know, letting me have these kind of courses, helping me, you know, in using them and so on. Just one last thing, I want to show you a short video that we used. Oh, the outcomes, most importantly. Thank you. I'm not, okay. Definitely created hype and excitement. Much better writing skills. Students are reading more. You have to go to them. You know, we learn in social media, we have to go to our audience. They're not going to come to us anymore. And we have to engage them. I have to engage them in learning. You know, I've been hearing all this terminology. So that's, to me, that's collaboration. They collaborate in creating the content. You know, they write much better because they're reading much more. And every time they post something, I make sure they read it because they discuss it in class, or I have them write something about it. Shy students get to participate much more, and we're participating all the time. You know, some students don't want to interact in class. They will interact a lot on Twitter. And I get to know everybody so much more, and they stay on. The best part is they leave the course, but they stay, they tune in, they follow the course, they will tweet. It has created such a network. So if the keywords are network, it's being created. If the keyword is participative, it's there. If it's collaborative, it's measurement. I mean, it's all happening. And definitely better course grades. I'm seeing them. They're much more engaged in the courses, and we're really having fun, is what I want to say. Just let me show the last thing is the video that we have on YouTube that we have also created for the course. It's a lot of fun. Just show you how they're using it. Is there sound? Thank you, Jad, for your help. Again, this was created by my student, Jad, so the students definitely participate. Okay, very, very quick, 1 minute. That's how we just started this to encourage them before the course to get on Twitter and start following.